Once upon a time, in a land where the sun and the wind lived, there was a friendly debate between them. After a long day of shining brightly and blowing gently across the earth, they began to argue about who was stronger. The sun boasted about its ability to warm the world and bring light to every corner, while the wind swirled confidently, claiming its power to sway trees and sweep clouds across the sky. One day, as they debated their strengths, they noticed a man walking below them. He wore a thick coat to shield himself from the cold breeze that occasionally swept through the land. The sun, eager to prove its strength, proposed a challenge. "I am sure I am stronger," the sun declared. "Watch as I warm this man enough to remove his coat." The wind chuckled softly. "You may shine bright, dear sun, but watch how swiftly I can persuade him otherwise." The sun agreed, and the challenge began. It lowered its rays upon the man, bathing him in warmth and light. The man felt the sun's gentle touch, and for a moment, he considered removing his coat. But just as he began to feel the warmth, a gust of wind swept around him. The wind blew stronger and stronger, tugging at the man's coat with all its might. The man tightened his grip, holding onto his coat as the wind whirled around him. The sun watched as the wind continued its efforts. It smiled, knowing that warmth and kindness could persuade the man more than force. Will the sun's warmth convince the man to remove his coat, or will the wind's strength blow it off him? Let us see how this battle unfolds between them. The sun continued to shine brightly, its warmth spreading across the land. The man felt the sun's rays gently touching his face, and he began to feel a little warmer. He thought about how nice it would be to walk without his heavy coat. But the wind was not to be outdone. It blew stronger and stronger, swirling around the man with a cool breeze. The man shivered slightly, holding onto his coat tighter. The sun observed the wind's efforts calmly. It knew that sometimes, gentleness and warmth could achieve what strength alone could not. So, it continued to shine warmly, hoping to convince the man to take off his coat willingly. As the wind continued to blow fiercely, the man started to feel a bit uncomfortable. He began to sweat under his coat, feeling the heat from the sun and the cool gusts from the wind. Finally, the man decided that he had enough. With a smile, he loosened his grip on his coat and gently removed it, feeling relieved to be free from its weight. The sun and the wind watched as the man walked away, now comfortable in just his shirt. They smiled at each other, realizing that both had played a part in convincing the man to remove his coat. From that day on, the sun and the wind understood that sometimes, kindness and warmth could achieve more than force and strength alone.